friends, good evening. Today we are going to discuss exam paper which we conducted it today based on electronics part 2, right? So let us start with the first question. First question is reduce AB plus ABC plus A bar B plus A B bar C using laws of Boolean algebra, right? So from these two terms we can take this B AB out, right? So AB into 1 plus C plus, and here, so let me take, so this is good. We can take, from this we can take B out, right? So B into A plus A bar. And from this and this we can take AC out, right? So AC into B plus B bar. And A plus A bar is 1, right? And B plus B bar is 1. So B plus AC, that is the answer, right? So option A is correct, right? Now let us come to another question. 10101 binary number correspond to decimal number. So we have to find out the decimal number corresponding to this. So we can give the weightage value 10101. So this is weightage 2 raised to 0, weightage 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 4. So what is the value? 1 into 2 raised to 4. So this into this and this into this, that is 0 into plus 0 into 2 cube plus 1 into 2 square plus 0 into 2 raised to 1 plus 1 into 2 raised to 0. And this is 16, and here 0, and here 4, again 0, that is 2 raised to 0, 1, 1 into 1, 1. So 16 plus 4, 20, 21. So answer is option B, right? All right. Now let us come to the another problem. For the logic circuit shown in the figure 4, right? So figure 4 is here given the figure. The required input condition ABC to make the output X is equal to 1 is, right? So this is XOR gate and this is XNOR gate, right? Because we have a bubble here. So what is the output of this? AB bar plus BA bar, right? What is the output of A? So here B and C is input. So what is the output here? Right, that is B and C. So B bar C bar plus BC. This is the XNOR output, right? Now we are giving an additional C here, right? This C here, right? So we have to give an AND operation here. So multiply this whole A B bar plus B A bar into B bar C bar plus BC into C, right? That is A B bar plus B A bar into, when multiply this together, that is B bar C plus BC into C, that is BC. Now look into C bar is 0, right? So we have A B bar plus B A bar into BC. Again, if we multiply this together, A B bar B C plus B into B A bar C, right? So that is, this part is 0, B bar is again 0. So we have A bar BC here, right? So this is the final result. Final result is A bar BC. So X is, the output should be 1, right? The condition is to make the output is 1, this A should be 0 and B and C should be 1. So 0 bar is 1, so 1 into 1 into 1 is 1, right? So 0 1 1 is the required input which we have to give for A, B and C, so that X is equal to 1. So which one is the option? Option is 0 1 1, that is option D is correct, right? Now let us come to another problem. The circuit shown below uses only NAND gates. Find the final output. So that is here we are using A. So here A. So here A bar. And here we are using B. So here we have B bar. So here B. Right. So A bar dot B whole bar here. And here again this is B. So here B bar. And here it is we are connected to A. So A. So here A dot B bar whole bar. Now this is again its product should be given product complemented using NAND gate. So that means A dot B bar whole bar dot A bar dot B whole bar whole bar. Right. Now we can separate this. Right. So that means A dot B bar. So double complement is then dot become plus. Double complement is cancel. And here A bar B. So this is this output is nothing but this is the output of this XOR gate, right? So A XOR B, right? So that is the final output. So which one is the option? Option A is correct, right? Now let us come to another question. Consider the following circuit, then which one of the following is true? So we have to find out the output, then only we can say this output is independent of X or Y or Z, right? So here it is X and here it is Y bar, right? Because there is a bubble here and here again Y and here it is Z. So this will be Y Z whole bar and this will be Y bar X whole bar. All right. So this is the output we have. Now this is again given to this. So what will be the answer? Y bar X whole bar dot Y Z whole bar whole bar. Right. This product should be complemented. All are NAND gate. Right. So we can separate this bar. Then so here we have a bar. Right. So Y X. So here we have a bar. Okay. All right. Now let us separate this bar. Then this will be Y bar X plus. Then dot become plus. I am separating this double bar become that will be cancelled out. Right. So Y bar X plus Y bar X plus and this will be YZ. Right. So we can cancel further. Right. So this it is the output is depend on X, Y and Z, right? So none of the option, right? It is independent of, it is depends on, right? It is given that it is independent of X, that is not true. And F is independent of Y, that also not true. F is independent of Z, that also not true. None of these, that is correct. Option D is correct, right? Now let us come to another question. For the circuit shown below, the AV is equal to VO by VI. So we have to find out the gain, right? So look into this connection. This is a non-inverting operation amplifier, right? Here plus. Now the feedback resistance, instead of feedback resistance, we have given a network, right? So from this, this and this parallel. Look into this. We have a feedback fraction come at the split here, right? So that means this and this parallel. So R and R parallel gives R by 2 and R by 2 and R, that is in series. So the net feedback resistance, we can convert this into a single R, that is 3 by 2 R, right? So feedback resistance is 3 by 2 R. Input resistance is, that is R. So input is given at the non-inverting terminal. So what is the output? V output is equal to 1 plus RF by R into V in. That is V out by V in is equal to 1 plus, what is RF? That is 3 by 2 R. Right, 3 by 2 R divided by what is input resistance? That is R. RR cancel. So 1 plus 3 by 2, that is 5 by 2. So V out by V in is equal to 5 by 2. So which one is the option is correct? Option A is correct. Alright. Now let us come to another question. Consider the circuit shown below. Right. Then we need to solve the output when Vi is equal to 2 volt. So when I am giving this Vi is equal to 2 volt here, right, it is a positive voltage I am giving here. So at that time this end will be positive. That's why this diode D1 is in reverse biasing, and diode D2 only will conduct, right? So we can select this as the feedback resistance when I am giving 2 volt, right? So what will be the output? It is an inverting operation amplifier. So output will be minus RF by R into V in, right? What is RF? RF is 6 kilo ohm because diode D2 only is conducting. So minus 6 kilo ohm divided by what is R? 3 kilo ohm input resistance into V in, that is given, that is 2 volt. So minus 2 into 2, that is 4 volt, minus 4 volt. So option B is correct, right? Alright. Now let us come to another question. In the given circuit, the voltage gain V out by V in, right? We have to solve V out by V in, right? Now how to solve this V out by V in? So we can apply the condition of virtual ground. Whatever voltage we have, that voltage is appeared here. Suppose here this voltage is V, right? And that voltage is available at this end. That means at this end also we have V. That is the principle of virtual ground, right? Now let me write this V in and V out in terms of this V. Then only we can say what is V out by V in. So from this condition I can write, if this is the current I, as the input impedance is very high, the current never enter into here. This current is passes through this feedback resistance, right? So that is what is the theory which we have seen, right? So the current through feedback and current through this input resistance will be same as the input impedance of the op amp is very high, right? So this V, so what I can say about this input? So this V is equal to, right? So what is the current here? I can equate this current. This is I input and this is I feedback. So I can equate this I in is equal to I feedback. That is equal to, here the voltage is V. So V minus VI, V minus VI divided by, right? Sorry, Vi minus V divided by Vi minus V divided by 1 kilo ohm. 1 kilo ohm, that is 1. All resistors are in kilo ohm, equal to what is IF? That is V minus V0 divided by V minus V0 divided by 2 kilo ohm, right? 2. Now let me write this V0, and here we have V, right? So that is the first equation we have. Now look into this. This is my V, right? So from this I can, here the voltage is V0, and if I am applying Kirchhoff rule here, right, the current here and current here, that is same, because the feedback current is coming like this. Suppose a current is coming through this 3 kilo ohm resistance, that never enter into this region because the input impedance of this operation amplifier is very high. So I can create an equation here also, right? So what is the voltage here? So here the voltage is 0. So 0, so here V minus 0 by 1 is equal to V minus 0 by 1 is equal to, and this current also equal. So this is the current through this 1 kilo ohm, and what is the current through 3 kilo ohm? That is equal to, here the voltage is V0, so V0 minus V0 minus V divided by that I can write as here resistance is 3, right? So that is let me write this as 3v is equal to v0 minus v. And what is v0? V0 is equal to 4v, right? V0 is equal to 4v. Now once I get this v0 value, that is 4v, I can substitute here. Now what is v in? I can solve here, right? So 2vi minus 2v equal to v minus 4v is minus 3v, alright, minus 3v. So what will be this 2vi equal to minus v, right? Minus 3v plus minus 2v, that is minus v. Then vi is equal to minus v by 2. So we have solved vi. We need to solve this v0 by vi. v0 by vi is equal to, that is 4v divided by minus v by 2. v cancel and then answer is minus 8. So option A is correct, right? Alright. Now let us come to another question. For the circuit shown below, the value of v0 is, right? So v0 is to find out v0, we have to find out this because it is a non-inverting operation amplifier. I am giving input at the non-inverting terminal, but we have a resistance network, so we have to find the input voltage here, right? Once I know this input voltage, what is the output? So here suppose this is my input voltage, output is equal to 1 plus Rf by Rin into V in. But this V in we have to find out, right? And this Rf is 10 kilo ohm, Rin is, that is 10 kilo ohm, right? So that means V0 is equal to 1 plus Rf by Rin, that is 10 by 10 into V in. So V in is, we can by voltage divider method, what is V in? 6 by 48, right? 6 by 48 into 6, right? Right? So by voltage divider method, 6 by 6 by 6 plus 48. I'm sorry, 6 by 6 plus 48. Okay, into applied voltage, that is equal to the voltage available here, right? That is equal to, let me write this as V in is equal to 6 by, what is 6 plus 48? That is 54, right? 54 into 6, and 6 and 54 we can cancel 9, and 6 by 9 is, that is 3 by, we can cancel with 2, 3, that is 2 by 3, right? So 2 by 3, right? 2 by 3, that is the 2 by 3 volt that is available here. So this is the input voltage, so we can write 2 by 3 here. So V0 is equal to, what is this 10 by 10, that is 1, 1 plus 1 2, 2 into 2 by 3, that is 4 by 3 volt, right? So which one is the option? Option A is correct, right? 4 by 3 volt. Right. Now let us come to another question. For any set of input A and B, the following circuit gives same output Q except one. Which one is it? So all of this network showing, out of the given option, 3 options giving same result and one is not giving the same. So which is that we have to find out. Okay, so let me find out. So this and this never give equal output. Why? Because here the same input we are giving, but one is and one is or, so the output is different. So this output that is B bar, and here it is A. So here A dot B bar, right? A dot B bar. Now let me check this, right? So here this is XOR gate, right? So here it is A B bar plus B A bar, right? Output is this, and here we have B bar. So multiplication gives A B bar plus B A bar into B bar. So here B into B bar, that will cancel out. B into B bar is 0, so we will get A B bar. So this and this is same, right? So obviously this also same, and this will be the different one. So option D is correct. Let me check this also. Here it is A, and here it is B bar, and here it is A B bar, and here it is again B bar, and here it is A, and here it is again A B bar, and here it is A, here it is B, right? B, and this will be A B bar B, right? Now we are giving this into an OR gate. So A B bar B plus A B bar. So A B bar I can take out. B plus B bar is 1, right? So what is remaining? A B bar. So this is A B bar, this is A B bar, this is A B bar. Now if you do this, this will be A bar, this is B, this is A bar plus B. So this is different. So option D is correct. Now let us come to another problem. The following Boolean expression y is equal to A B bar C bar D bar, A bar B C bar D, A bar B bar C bar D, A bar B bar C D, A bar B C D, and A B bar C bar D can be simplified into. Okay, this you can either do by Karnoff map method, or you can use the logical Boolean expression. Okay, using De Morgan's law, or using standard Boolean expressions, you can solve this, right? All right. So let us use Boolean expression. Okay, so Boolean simplification. Now look into this term and this term. Here we have this B bar C bar, A B bar C bar is common. So A B bar C bar is common. So what is remaining here? A. Here it is A B bar C bar, A B bar C bar, D bar is here, and here it is D, right? Okay, now look into these two terms. Here we have A bar C bar D. A bar C bar D is common, right? So let me take A bar C bar D common. What is remaining? That is A bar C bar D after B plus B bar is remaining, right? Now look into these term. What is common? Here A bar CD is common. A bar CD. Then what is remaining? B bar plus B. Alright. This part is 1, this part is 1, this part is 1. So, and what is remaining? A bar, A B bar C bar. Right. A B bar C bar. So we can A B bar C bar plus A bar C bar D, and here A bar CD, and here we can take this A bar D out, A bar D out, then D plus, sorry, C bar plus C, right? And what is here? A B bar C bar, and this is again 1. So what is the result? A B bar C bar, A B bar C bar plus A bar D, right? So option C is correct, right? A B bar C bar plus A bar D, that is C is correct. All right. Now let us come to the last question. For the digital circuit given below, the output X is. So that is a simple question. That is equal to here A bar, right? And here B plus C, and here A bar dot B plus C whole bar, right? So that is a double bar dot become plus b plus c whole bar. So a plus b plus c bar, right? Or we can directly write this result, right? So a bar that is b plus c, a bar dot b plus c whole bar, the correct result is given, right? So this is the option, need not simplification. All right, so option B is correct. So this all about this exam paper discussion, and in the next section we will start with the special theory of relativity. Okay, thank you.